S4E7 Lamb Productions presents to you End of All Hope. Season 4, Episode 7, The Bikes.
No?
No. I just don't get it.
We were in the town north of the quarantine zone, and the one Ambridge had traveled to previously with Mia.
So the battery's no good?
I don't know. I used the multimeter, and it seemed fine.
Can we pick a different truck?
Give me a couple more minutes with her to see if I can get her running.
Damn it!
Jay, relax. Hudson will get it running.
I think this might be one of the instances where I have to replace the alternator as well.
Meaning?
Meaning Mia will have to find me another one.
You don't have one?
Not for this truck.
But you do have one?
I'd have to check my supplies. They're engine-specific, and some are even model-specific. I don't think I have one for a Tundra.
Do we need to head back?
Like I said, give me a couple minutes to mess around with it.
Okay.
This sucks. I kicked a rock up the driveway and walked back into the abandoned house, leaving Ambridge, Kylie, and Hudson outside.
Kind of feel bad now.
Why?
Because I stalled his progress. He was in the city and on the move, but here, at a standstill.
He wasn't safe in the city.
Yeah, but in his own weird way, he was making it work. He survived.
Barely.
I don't think I gave him enough credit. After seeing Mia reunite with her wife, I can't help but think I should have just let him go.
I honestly can't believe she made it.
You heard her story. It wasn't easy.
Jumping from zone to zone.
It makes me realize that Jay's journey isn't for nothing.
Did you think it was?
Traveling west was a chance that I figured wouldn't become anything, and when I didn't find my parents here, I thought, hell, that's it. Time to make the best of things.
And now?
Now, not so much. I told Jay to stop holding on to hope because it can lead to heartache, but in Mia's case...
That doesn't mean it'll end up that way for Jay.
No, but he deserves that chance.
Are you having second thoughts?
Yeah, I am. New Tent City was what people were calling it. The area was large, mostly covered by trees, tarps, and lookout perches. The supply runner area was situated over a ridge overlooking the rest of the zone. We walked up to our large tent and found Mia and Chris sitting outside in broken lawn chairs. Mia had been taking it easy ever since Chris arrived, and I didn't blame her. They wanted to spend all their time together. Mia had introduced Chris to everyone the day before. She seemed nice, but I wondered when Mia was finally going to pack everything up and head north. Her wait was over.
Hey, Mia.
Any luck?
No.
Jay walked into the tent, annoyed.
Really?
Hudson tried, but he thinks he may need an alternator too. He suggested we start searching other towns north of here.
For parts?
He says we'd have a better chance.
But I didn't think Roger would let us do any more traveling today.
So then, what's the plan?
I don't know.
You guys are looking for a car?
For Jay.
That was Jay, right?
She motioned to the swinging tent flap.
Yeah.
Chris, I told you. He plans on heading to California for family.
Don't you have vehicles here?
Nah, Roger won't let any of them go.
Why?
Because they belong to the quarantine zone. And honestly, I don't blame him. It makes sense.
Isn't it cute, Ambridge? Ever since we moved to the new zone, Mia's been softer on Roger.
I think it's been longer than that.
Oh, shut up.
I tried finding a vehicle as I scoured the rest of the city looking for you. I found nothing.
And sadly, nothing's changing.
Listen, I'll talk to Roger and see if maybe we can explore some new towns. The move is pretty much finished. There's still a lot of work to be done, but he's been pretty lax the last couple of days.
Think that has to do with me?
I don't know. He likes me, apparently.
Oh, should I be worried?
Oh, not at all.
Mia grabbed a beer from a bucket and popped the cap.
Hey, where'd you get beer?
Travis, actually.
He did a run?
With Maria.
Wow. Look, Ambridge. First Roger, and now Travis? If I didn't know any better, I would say they're all friends now.
Yeah, it is weird, isn't it?
Chris, I'm glad you're here. I've never seen Mia so personable and cheery.
They had extra, and it's warm.
Did they need to do a run?
It wasn't by choice. Roger made them go.
Made them?
I think Roger's worried.
About you?
About us leaving.
Us? Leaving? Why is everyone trying to leave this place?
You want to stay?
Mia, did you not listen when I told you of the other quarantine zones? The ones run by the military are fucking prisons. And the ones that aren't are straight up ghost towns. Abandoned. Except one. That one was overrun with shriekers. I was lucky to make it out.
Mia just smirked and sipped her beer.
If the worst thing here is off-limit vehicles and warm beer, I'll take it.
You know what? I never grabbed anything from yesterday. And if Travis and Maria did a run too, well, I bet there's loads of goodies now. I'll talk to you guys later.
Ambridge, have a seat. There's another chair there somewhere.
I'm okay. I don't want to intrude.
Intrude? I feel like I'm intruding with how much Mia's talked about you.
Oh, I'm sure you feel like an outsider as you throw your feet up, gulp beer, and mock me.
It's taking some getting used to for sure.
I've heard a lot about you too, Christine.
Please, Chris.
Okay, Chris. Mia talked about you a lot. She never gave up on you either.
She didn't go looking for me, though.
Well, I didn't know where to start.
And I did.
You know how often I checked our house?
I know, and it was so sweet. It's how I found you.
It actually was. Chris had made it back to her home and found the abundance of notes left for her. That's how she knew how to head to White Ranch. She was also with a group that narrowly escaped another militarized zone, and apparently one overrun with shriekers. They were all here now. Although Chris was all jokes since she had arrived, adapting easily to the new zone, her stories about her travels were actually terrifying.
Hey, where you going?
To the bathroom. I'll be back. Here, Ambridge, now you have a seat.
Well,
What?
you gonna sit?
Thought I'd stand here awkwardly.
Please don't. Want a beer?
Sure. Man, that smile has not left your face.
Is that surprising?
No.
Told you I'd find you.
Sorry I doubted you.
Oh, you did.
I know.
You know what this means?
Happily ever after?
Means there's a chance to find your parents.
Actually, been thinking
About?
about Jay.
We'll find him something. Hudson's good.
It's not that. I haven't been fair to him.
You risked your life to save his. How's that not fair?
That's not what I mean. Finding a vehicle hasn't been easy. Who knows if we could have found one in the city?
He wouldn't.
Possibly, but here he's waiting around. Days have passed and nothing. He'd have a better shot if he just started walking.
You think he should?
I think we should.
Who is we?
Me and Jay.
What, you're going to leave the zone? I thought you liked it here.
I do. I think what people have here is great. But you even said so yourself. You want to leave.
Yeah, but after talking to Chris, it seems she's pretty content.
Does that mean you're going to stay?
Chris and I have a lot of catching up to do. Still. And we have a lot of talking to do. That what comes next. Whatever we decide doesn't really matter. Because right now, I'm happy.
I haven't known Jay for very long, but I think I want to help him the rest of the way. As much as I hate to admit it, he's a friend. And I feel I let him down.
You like helping people.
You do too.
Why did that sound so accusatory?
I didn't mean to.
Okay, Frodo. Does that mean you're going to pack up your stuff and head out? Because I think it would be wise to see if Hudson could fix you up with something.
No more waiting. In fact, I'm going to go talk to him now.
Wait.
Yeah? She set her beer down and turned to face me.
I think you should take the bikes.
The bikes? The dirt bikes?
No, the motorcycles.
You mean me and Jay?
No, I mean you and a friendly thrasher. Yes, you and Jay. Take them. I know they work, and it'll get you to California a lot faster than traipsing through the woods like a pair of hobbits.
You can't be serious.
I am.
What about you and Chris?
You heard her. She likes it here.
You're really gonna stay?
Well, after you told me how you felt, and after I talked to Jess and found out how much Roger adores me, feel maybe it's for the best. For now. Just for now.
You wanted to head north.
As long as Chris and I are together, it doesn't really matter.
What will she say?
Nothing. She doesn't even know about the bikes. Plus, told you, she hates motorcycles.
I don't think I can.
Yes, you can. I'm telling you to take them. You and Jay go find his family. Chris and I will wait around, and eventually Hudson will fix up something for us. That is if I can even convince Chris to leave.
Thank you, Mia. She nodded and picked her beer back up. I went into the tent. Jay was lying on his cot with his arm draped over his face. Jay.
Yeah?
I got good news.
The next day, and I was excitedly packing my things.
Make sure you get everything.
I know what to pack.
Mia's going to hook us up with some firepower, too.
Kylie made me a bow.
I think I'll stick with guns.
Suit yourself.
You know, I haven't seen Kylie today.
I think she went to get supplies.
During the day?
I don't know. I haven't seen her here. I think she's kind of upset that I'm leaving.
Really?
Yeah, like, she offered help, but I don't think she thought I'd really go.
I didn't think I would.
You don't have to if you don't want to.
I want to, Jay.
I hope you're not just saying that.
And what purpose would that serve?
We may not be super close, but I do know you. I don't want you to tag along just because you're worried about me.
Tag along?
You know what I mean. I know you don't like to get, emotional, but I think you worry about me. Ambridge smirked and walked over to his cot and sat.
Jay, when Harris died, I lost a friend. A friend that when we first set out had a goal. That goal was to reach his family. It was the same goal you and I had. I didn't find my family. It seemed that things weren't going the way we intended. This place provided comfort, so I decided I wanted to stay.
Wow. He mentioned Harris.
I was actually hoping you'd decide to stay too. I know I didn't say that, but I hoped. I consider you a friend, Jay. Like Harris. I wouldn't have chased you into the city if I didn't.
I consider you a friend too. That's why, even though I was mad about you staying here, I tried to be understanding.
Well, Mia found her family. Let's see if we can find yours.
Can we go to Ramona first? To see if Ava, Mark, and Scott are there?
Yeah, we can.
Thank you. Ambridge got up and finished packing his 2 bags.
There's another thing, Jay. Before we leave, you really should talk to Kylie. Because she was with me in the city, also worried about you.
I want to. I just don't know where she is.
There they are. 2 guys who think they're better than the zone.
Hey, Sammy. Lane?
You really leaving?
Yeah?
Well, that's fucking dumb, but whatever. It means more room in the tent for us.
We hadn't been at the zone for that long, but I was going to miss all the people I met. Sammy and Lane included.
Hey, you guys seen Mia?
She was talking to Roger by the entrance.
Okay.
What about Kylie?
She went for a run earlier. Not sure why, though. Seems like everyone's trying to ditch us, Lane. First Travis, not that I really care. But then you guys, and Mia, and now Kylie.
She's not ditching you guys.
I don't know. She mentioned leaving the zone, which she's never done before.
I don't think she will.
It might just be you and me soon, Lane. Can you imagine?
God, I hope not.
Hey now, you can do a lot worse than me.
Kylie said she wanted to leave?
Made a mention of it.
Ambridge, I'll be back. Nice shot.
I thought you were packing.
I'm all done. I figured I may find Kylie here. She often went for target practice to relax. She slid the bow along her arm until it rested on her shoulder. Then she began to collect her arrows.
When you leave him?
Soon.
I can't believe Mia is giving you two her bikes.
She did promise that she would go find me a vehicle like days ago.
Still, I knew she always wanted to leave this place.
I think she'll leave eventually. She's just not in a rush now.
Yeah, probably.
But I think she's trying to convince Chris. At least that's what Ambridge says.
Wouldn't doubt it.
I'm happy to be going.
I'm sure. And Ambridge is going with you.
Yeah, I guess he changed his mind about the zone. But Sammy says you're leaving too?
I didn't say that.
Oh.
I said I'd give it some thought.
To find loved ones?
No, Jay. I told you, I don't have anyone. No one I care to search for.
Oh.
But maybe at one point I will leave. Who knows? I could still see what's out there.
I thought you liked this place.
I do, but you guys are leaving, and Mia and Chris will leave, and probably Roger. This place won't be the same. Not to mention the city. Who says we won't have to push back further as those plants encroach? And I don't know what those creatures are building downtown, but I doubt it's good.
Probably not. There could be safer places out there too. But all she did was shrug and pick up more arrows. I'm hoping that Bodega Bay is safer.
Maybe it is, maybe it isn't. Good luck finding your family.
She went back to her marked spot and readied her bow. Thanks. But she was already focused on her next shot. I started walking back to the tents, but I stopped myself. Kylie had no one she cared to find. And now Mia, who I knew was a friend, would be leaving her. I felt bad. Spun around and walked up to her.
What is it, Jay?
Do you want to come with us?
What?
With me and Ambridge. Do you want to join?
Yeah, go ahead, it's fine, but you better bring it back in one piece.
Oh, don't I always?
Well, if you're over there, get some water, too.
I knew you'd say that.
Want me to get Travis?
No, Chris can help me.
I guess I gotta put in some work.
I want to thank you, Roger.
You don't have to thank him.
Surprised you plan on going out that way. I hope it's not as bad as I hear it is.
I know it's not going to be easy, but it wasn't easy getting here. Who knows what we're in for?
Well, good luck, buddy.
I walked up on Ambridge, Mia, and Chris, talking to Roger by the entrance of the new zone.
You ready, Jay? Mia's going to drive us into town.
Maybe you guys are making the right decision on leaving.
Whatever those creatures are doing in the city, let's hope it stays in the city.
We could always push back further.
Any further, Roger, and we'll be with them in California.
Mia motioned to me and Ambridge.
If I were you, I'd worry about that vegetation first.
One thing at a time, guys. One thing at a time.
Okay, Jay, you ready?
Not yet.
You're not packed?
It's not me.
What?
We're gonna have a guest. 2 hours later, we made our way back to the town. But this time we wouldn't leave empty-handed.
There you are.
These are nice.
It took a long time, but I eventually convinced Kylie. She was joining me in Ambridge. Ambridge seemed okay with it as well.
You sure they work?
Mm-hmm. As long as no thrashers came strolling through, they should.
Let's try.
We rolled the bikes out onto the driveway.
Not gonna lie, this hurts a little.
Please, we'll be fine with the car.
Oh man, even during the apocalypse you can't be open-minded.
Love you.
Well, here you guys go.
Mia handed Kylie and Ambridge a key. Wait a second. What about me?
Oh no, I'm driving.
Me too.
But you guys are going with me.
You can be the navigator.
Yeah, I'm okay with that.
I'm the one who risked my life searching for a car.
That these are motorcycles, Jay.
This is bullshit. After latching the packs on with bungee cord, we climbed up. Ambridge had his own, but I climbed on with Kylie.
Fingers crossed.
They're loud.
What did you expect?
We may draw some attention, but at least we have a ride.
If the dirt bikes can outrun those bastards, these definitely can.
This might even be fun.
I couldn't believe it. This was really happening.
Good luck, guys.
Take care, Mia.
Mia and Kylie hugged.
I can't help but think how different things would be if my mom didn't make you a peach cobbler.
I would have left your ass in the city.
Wait, Ambridge? Our neighbors?
Mia didn't answer. She just smiled. We waved goodbye as Mia and Chris put their arms around each other.
Hang on, Jay.
I grabbed Kylie around the waist and smiled. On to California.
End of All Hope. Written by Robert M. Lamb. Edited by Issa Yazdazadeh. Starring Hope Ennis as Ava, Nick Engelhardt as Mark, Adam Jetmore as Jay, Jack Austin as Ambridge, Ariel Hack as Mia, Gina Coyle as Kylie, Chris Datoli as Teddy, Jodie Swenson as Stephanie, Catabel as Madison, Gareth Thomas as Sammy, Crystal Hall as Lane, Michael Moman as Roger, and Ian Feller as Hudson. Co-starring Justin Alderson, Brian Messick, Sylvester Jeku, Corey Pettit, Brett Wilkins, Amber Simpson, Nora Darling, Joseph Harmon, Mark Karoftis, Megan Austin, and Robert M. Lamb. Music provided by Kevin MacLeod of Incompetech.com, Eldridge Chachala of Nemesis Black at ReverbNation.com/NemesisBlack, and Amberlynn Nicole at YouTube.com/Amberlynn Nicole. If you enjoy this podcast, don't forget to rate and review. Visit www.7lamb.com for other audio dramas such as this one. This has been a 7 Lamb production.